Alright, welcome back to DL Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Tonight what we're going to do is we're going to work on just bolting on some motor mounts. Bolting on some motor mounts here on each side, the plates that go on the motor side. And then we're going to work on bolting the headers on, maybe a starter in. And this is all for mock-up. This is all mock-up stuff. This is, exactly the way it's going to be. Yeah, going to be, And I got to get some tools. So, let's get some tools. Alright, so when you put these motor mount plates on, you notice that they got a diagonal cut out of it, And what that is, that's for a knock sensor. Knock sensor plugs in or mounts right there. So when you put this in, it'll go like this. See, that cutout is for that knock sensor thing. See, this car eventually will be putting a 6.4 in it. 6.4, man. Time we're done. Hopefully 500 horses. All right. So you want to, make sure you don't have to crank on everything. Just kind of tighten stuff up a little bit. Getting this off, hopefully. Come on, baby. Alright. Well, now let's go to the other side. Let's go to the other side and do this again. Maybe explain the mounts to you guys. Mounts look like this, okay? That bolts the side of the motor, and then this end here, right here, this gets welded on the chassis. You have to cut it to fit it, I see this one's upside down, but well, anyway, this piece, I don't know how, you have to cut it here, and then this welds on. This is the side. Like, for example, my hand is the frame rail, and then you weld it to that. But you got to cut it to fit. you know. Hope you understand the way I explained it. Well, anyway, well, these bolts are oily. How are we doing here? Okay. So now again, you can see the diangle here, right here, and then that's where the knock sensor goes. So then we yeah, there's a lot of work to mock up a motor. There's a lot of work to that. It's not as simple as what it seems. Okay, so now you can see the diagonal cut here for the knock sensor that bolts to this. Same thing on the other side. So, yeah. Okay, so we got that mocked up. Now the next thing, I gotta go find the starter. And some starter bolts. So, I'm gonna put you on pause for a minute. So now we're gonna be using a mini starter, but the thing is, I don't have one. So I'm gonna use this old wacky windy. And I'm going to give the motor just a little bit more room. Because I know for a fact, with my experience on this needs just a tidbit more room. Why doesn't that bolt want to go in there? There it goes. All right. All right. Well, there's the starter. But you can see right between the frame rail and the starter. I'll make sure I give it a little bit of room like that, because so when we do put a mini starter in there, I know it'll fit. And then I got the motor mount plate on the motor. So now the next step is to bolt the header in. So give me a minute on that. All right, we got a first problem again. And I'm going to show it to you. This is why people got to do more research and development. Not on us. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that. The header won't fold all the way in because it's hitting right here. So now these two mounts on this plate that I bolted to the block, you see how it is? They got to be moved forward. And I got to cut them off that plate and re-weld them back on way forward. Okay? So there's a problem. It's right here where my finger's pointing. Okay, well, let's go see the other side. See what's going on over there. It looks like, I wish I had a mini starter, but I just got the standard starter, but it looks like everything's going to clear there. You know, you look, let's see, where's it? Right there. It's all going to clear, you know. So, okay, so the motor mount has to be redone on this side, the plate that goes on the block. So now let's go to the other side, where there ain't no starter. And let's see what we got going here. Now, so on the other side, these two mounts, and these motor mount, both of these, they have to be moved forward. Okay. So now let's check this side. See what we got going in here. That's more work again. So now what I do, I use in place of the gaskets here. Well, the gaskets are about thick as a lock washer. Now let's see if this side does the same thing. Okay, here we go. Stick a bolt two. A lock washer on there for the place of the gasket. Oh, that needs light here. up high enough for something here. Back this up a little bit here or something. Oh, this light's nuts. What's that? Yeah, it's kind of in the way, but there we go. What the heck? Yeah, same problem. Same problem. Same problem. I can't reverse them because it will show. See, that's gotta go forward. I gotta think about this for a minute. Can I reverse them? No, because I think they're both. I can maybe reverse one. I gotta look this over. I'll get back to you in a minute. Well, I looked them both over and they both gotta be forward. So I take both motor mount plates now and I gotta move these two mounts. I'm gonna move these two mounts forward on the plate. That kind of sucks. Well, what do? They're nice and powder coated black, and now I gotta. Oh man! And then I gotta narrow them because the bolts are gonna be right there. So then the next question that I have. How is it going to react to this? Let's see what happens here. After I drop everything on the floor here. See what happens. Gets welded onto there. Onto the frame, that is. Yeah, I should still be able to tighten them up and stuff, shouldn't I? See, I was worried the position of where the bolt is compared to this. See, this has to be cut, trimmed to fit the frame rail, you know. Angle, you cut an angle in if the motor's high, or if it's low, or if it's straight across. Well, let's do this. Let's take these back off. Darn it. Before we do that, we should try to measure things out, shouldn't we? that baby's right up in that header. Well, that sucks. I gotta get a chair. Back you guys up for a minute. Let's see. Get some tools here. Oh. Okay, where's your tools? All right. What are we gonna do here? Let's make sure you guys can see something. Well, I think what we're gonna do, take this header off for sure. Then set that up to the side. We'll pull this motor mount back off. Oh, now I got the wrong socket. Beautiful. All right. Pull this back off. Okay. Suppose if this was an LS motor, then they would have. Well, no, I've seen guys having troubles with them too. These engineers, when they engineer something, they're supposed to engineer it so everything fits. Now these are common street rod mounts. Okay? So these over here, so now I got his hardware out all over the place. So this is just another storm we got to weather again, so I just set the motor back again. I'd like to get this all mounted so I can move on to the body. I can't get there. Honestly, running into shit here. And it's not his fault or my fault. It's just things aren't engineered to work together. That's the problem. Let's just set that over there. So what we'll do now we'll see if we can bolt the header back on. Oh, it's a bummer. And then we're going to use a lock washer to act like a gasket. The thickness of the gasket. Thickness of the gasket must be somewhere around 40 thousandths, I would think, maybe 50. That's going to be a problem too. Well, the motor might have to sit higher in this car. So it looks like already that brace that we talked about the other day is going to be in the way because this motor is going to have to go up higher due to the exhaust. That's okay. You can do that. There's ways. Okay, we got these started. That's all we're going to do for now. Let's go to the other side. And we'll get the header the same position. I don't know if I should cut that rear brace out right away or not. Well, we don't know that yet. Let's see. Let's go look. Let's go see. Oh no, I forgot the light. Well, that would help. How we doing? Can you see? Alright. Oh darn it, I keep forgetting to grab all my tools. Okay. I believe I got them all. Nope. I'll put the header again. Car looks like no problem. That's good. At least that works. the motor mount plate. When I grow up, I want some nice battery operated tools that I can afford. Can't afford them right now. We should call this old time garage or something, or old time shop or something. I don't have nothing. Well, it's good stuff, what I got. It's just I don't have the. And I have no sponsorship, so I can't get nothing from anybody. Just a guy, I guess, doing it the old-fashioned way because I have to. And that's okay. Maybe one day it'll come to me. My time will come for it. Maybe it won't, I don't know. Okay, now. I got 2 lock washers ahead. Now I gotta go find 2 more. Alright, I'm back again. Had to go get my fake gaskets. Oh. Alright. Okay, so I don't have no motor mounts in the way. No, I can match it in my hand quite yet. Alright, I lost all that. Got 0 here. I hear it rolling away. I don't know where that one went. I don't see nothing. Alright. Gotta go get my magnets and get another lock washer. Okay. All right. Put a bolt through there. Oh, okay. It's good with no water mount. What we should do. Probably gonna lose that washer too, I suppose. Yeah, it looks pretty good, don't it? Starter fits. And didn't really leave me much room to get the starter out either, I see. Huh. Starting to think if this is the right exhaust to get for this. Interesting. Well, now I should go back to the other side. Check that out. Alrighty. Where are we at? Not that fast. There. Alright. I think what I'm going to have to do is go for a mini starter if I can mount this motor Jenny. But what I can do in the meanwhile, I might be able to make some motor, make those plates on what I got to redo. See if I can find a different board here. Go up just a little bit. There we go. at least the good part about it, is that the headers will fit. The headers will fit. The only thing, right now it's not sitting in place at all, but at least the width between the two frame rails, you know, will fit. Man, I was scared there for a moment, guys. Thought they weren't going to fit. But I would have to say I believe that they will, without a doubt. So, the only thing that I got to do to make this all work is I got these plates for the motor mounts. I have to move these two things forward. So now I got to figure out how far forward. So now I got to be cut off, ground flat. I'm suspecting this one will have to be right at the edge of this. I'm suspecting you got to go that far. No, I don't have a tape measure. So on the other side of the car again. So let's gotta get on the ground now again. Have to measure this out. Okay, we need a tape measure. Need something to sit on. Let's get this chair out of here. I'm suspecting it's going to be consistent with both sides, but I'm not going to count on that. You know how that works. So, what do we got here now? Trying to get you guys in here. Try anyway. All right. Man, I hate troubles. That's why when you build sheet rods, you gotta be almost engineer you can think of. Electrical engineer. Oh God, that's gotta go forward more than that, I think. Gotta have room for the bolt too. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna be a dog fight. Well, I need some light back here. Make sure we put that triangulated one up. Wow. Wowzer. Okay, now the nut is hitting the header. Actually, it should be nice and safe. It should be 1.25 inches. Inch and 3/8 would be nice. Let's look at that one more time, guys, because it looks like it's 1.25 inches off. So, okay, we did it before. We can do it again, can't we? It is 1.25 inches. Yeah. Holes from that one. Let's go down there. Boy, that's 1.25 inches. Yep, they got to remove the ore about 1.25 inches. Now if we go, I wonder if I can measure from this side somehow. This is so hard. It's the easiest thing to do, guys. Some quarter on this thing. Yeah, we got to go 1 3/8. We got to make sure we have a little cushion here. 1.25 inches, we put it right on the money, but we got to have a little cushion. Yeah. So yeah, this one has to be cut and moved that far over. I suppose the other one's the same. But I better go measure that. So driver's side, 1 3/8. So long as I put the bar on the outside of that won't. Okay, got it. Shoot! I am so disappointed, guys. Well, I gotta go measure that other side and then but the headers will fit. I'll have to get a mini starter to make sure about everything here. You gotta run what you're gonna run. You can't guess. So I'll have to go to a junkyard or something. And, yeah, I don't think I got any mini starters here, but I gotta get up there. Okay. Well, let's get up and let's measure the other side. I'm hoping it's the same. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool if it would work that way. But will it? Probably not. Let's see what we got here, guys. Alright. Yeah. Okay, here we go again. Let's see what we got going on here. You know, hold it like that, you measure it. Wrong hand. Now run the tape around here. And hold this right into place. There's that hole. There. Let's get this right in here so I can read it. inch and a half on this side. Okay, so it's actually pretty simple though. It's pretty simple. Now these have to stay at equal distance apart, but this has got to be welded on the outside edge of this, and then the other one follows the same distance. So it's pretty simple to redo, but it sucks. So it's a beautiful part. Now I gotta even plug welded it in the back. Look at that, you can see that. So that ain't letting go. But that ain't gonna work. Wish I could buy these that's not welded together. So we got, I gotta write this down then. Well, I really don't have to, it's just it's all gotta be on the edge. Okay. So now, so this pretty screws everything up now, but we'll get her done. Won't be today, it'll be just someday. Let's move some of this junk. Let's mark this somehow. How do we do that? There it is. Here's what I'm looking for. So this is the P. Well, worked out really nice. Okay, let's just do it this way now. Pass, side, move to the outside 1.5 inches. So So this is what we're going to do tomorrow, guys. Okay. Driver side. Move. One 3/8 inches. So let's go get it. One 3/8. And then let's draw this guy out through that way. Information is key. All right. There we go. So tonight it was about engineering. Got to re-engineer. We're going to re-engineer the wheel now. Seems I got everything out of it. Got to clean up after myself, guys. So now tomorrow we'll be okay, we gotta drop that on the floor. Okay, got that done. Should do it again. Should do it 3 times. Okay. So now tomorrow, this is the driver's side one. So we gotta cut these off and take this system and move it ahead. So this is on the outside edge of this, So run a nice bead on that. I'll grind 45s in here so I can run a bead behind it. And then just weld this one back on again. So ain't gonna be just bolt the motor mounts in and go. So yeah. So cut these totally off. And then take this whole system and move it this way. And this other side, this is the passenger side, it's got to be moved that way. Well, this way. It's actually reversed. They both, this one should be this way. So let's lay it that way. So yeah, they go like this. Just like that on the motor. So this has got to be moved forward, that one's got to be moved forward. So I got my notes, just in case if I forget, or suddenly I can't work on this for a few days, something comes up. At least I got my notes. Darn it, guys, I'm bummed. I am bummed. But what do you do, right? This is where you become an engineer, you know. What the heck is going on here? Christ almighty. So, anyway, don't look so bad today. But, you guys like it and subscribe, and then we'll just got to re-engineer a couple motor mounts, and then everything will bolt into place. It'll bolt up nice, and it'll be right, you know. Too bad I couldn't buy them not welded together. God, it would have been beautiful, but you can't. And they're bought and paid for now, so now I get to cut them up and move them forward, and then repaint them black somehow. Once I cook the paint off, because I'll be welding them, then I'll probably throw them in my little glass booth over there, and you know that little, you can kind of see it there. But I'll throw it in there, and then I'll too really weird. Huh. So then what is that? Huh, weird. But anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. I would appreciate it. We've got one hurdle we got to get through now again, but I think once we do that, we'll be fine. Thank God the header shit, you know. But I do got to get a mini starter on there. I'm gonna take that old one off. Wherever the old one fits, the mini starter should fit too. But it's never guaranteed. You bolt one on there for mock-up, then you know it's going to work, okay? Then you know without a doubt. So that's how you do it, you know. So we'll have to go to the junkyard maybe tomorrow and pick one up, and I'll buy one, and my brother reimbursed me for it, but I think they're about $35-40 for a used one. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, again, please like and subscribe. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We're going to be working on revamping motor mounts, and we'll get them bolted back on there eventually, and we'll move forward again, you know. And this is what it is. It's the journey again, you know. It's not the destination is the thing that we're going after, but the journey there is what we got to fight. So, and yeah, sometimes it'll go really good, and sometimes you'll, but you can figure it out. Take care, guys, gals, wherever you are. Love to you, and I mean that. And thank you for subscribing if you do. Take care. Bye-bye.